Hi, I'm Pete Howard, and I was born in England, but Sugarloaf is my winter home for sure. Well, my dad was a college professor, and he started out in Oxford in England, and then Xavier in Cincinnati, Ohio, and finally we used to come to Maine for vacations, and he got a job at Colby as a classics professor, and the rest is history. I've skied here since I was about 12. And I used to travel from East Vassalboro, Maine, and you can get here from there. And ever since then, I've been coming here, and I started work for the Sugarloaf Ski School in 1978-79. You know, at first I used to just be a ski bum, basically, and I was going up and down, and in a way my life was going downhill in a couple different ways. So a lady on the staff, Fair and Fay, she invited me. She said, "Why don't you try out for ski school? You seem to like to do that." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll give it a go." And it's been very rewarding, and it's taught me a lot, and helped me grow as a communicator and all kinds of other stuff. I'm not sure I'd say I was a good skier to begin with. I mean, I've learned so much in 40 years or so, and realized that if I'd taken coaching when I was younger, I might be much further along. So, but definitely you learn different skills and understanding the sport and trying to read people and what their motivations are and what their possibilities are and what the day's like and how you pick the learning environment. All those things are skills that you develop over time, for sure. And I think one of the things about kind of knowing the sport from a technical perspective is you don't have to think about that, and you can engage with people easier, and you can pay attention to how they learn and how they communicate and the words that they relate to, rather than thinking, gee, how am I going to do the perfect open parallel turn or something. That becomes natural after a while, and it really becomes about people skills as much as anything. I think a lot of people have never had the sport kind of explained to them in a logical way, and what they're trying to do with their skis, and I would include snowboards in this too, what the things are supposed to do on snow. It's a simpler sport in some ways than people might expect, and if it's clearly expressed in the right learning environment, it's wonderful to see the lights go on in people. Yeah. I guess I like the outside environment. I dropped out of college, much to my dad's dismay, and just being outside is where I'm at. I like to be outside in the summer, and I like to be outside in the wintertime. There's been opportunities to maybe be a manager and so forth of things, but being outside is where I want to be. I try to be pretty active, and my current passion, I guess, would be multi-hull sailing. So I have a ocean trimaran that I go out and sometimes bore myself and sometimes scare myself on the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah. I always think that to get ahead in the snow sports business, you either move every 2 years before people figure out your act, or you stay in one place until everybody else quits and dies, and they see that you're still here, and they figure, well, he must be doing something right, so we'll give him an award.